Hi gorgeous, are you right? Hello you two beautiful couple, are you doing? Are you right? Yes, you three, are you right? Where have you come from?
Drive 4.5 hours from Bristol.
Lincolnshire. Come all the way from Leeds.
How much have you spent, pal?
£1,070.
300.
£5,000. What's the best shop in Wakey?
Wakey.
Yep, this is where we're at. Prime Hydration, obviously launched by KSI and Logan Paul, started as a very humble drinks company. Everyone was excited, it was new, it looked cool, the bottle was cool, vibrant colours, these two collaborate, and it couldn't possibly go wrong. And of course, it hasn't failed, it's only getting bigger and it's only succeeding more. But with a high demand and a limited stock, there's probably only so much they can pump out. Which is why this fella is raking it in at the moment. He's shifting Prime like they're hard drugs, but he would know nothing about that, would he? Yikes. So who is this guy? This guy is called Wakey Wines. He owns a shop called Wakey Wines in Wakefield, and essentially he's reselling Prime for £25 a bottle and £100 a can. Now, the thought process would be, okay, so he's gone viral because he's trying to sell these cans for 100, trying to sell these bottles for 25. People aren't buying it. He's made himself look like a mug, right? No, people are spending that money. People are dropping 4 figures in his shop for a drink that retails at £2 a piece. Seriously, this is where we're at. This is where we're at. I know it sounds ridiculous, the amount of money he's selling these for, and I can't believe he's actually getting sales, but when you consider the amount of nonsense going on in shops for these bottles, I mean, you look at when they get released into Aldi and there's already fights, people are grabbing at them, people are literally waiting outside of shops for their opening time just to get in and get one. It kind of makes sense in a really weird way. It's almost like designer at this point, like it's almost like it's some high-end brand of clothing that you have to have. It's like you kind of can get away for selling it at this price, which he is. He's getting backlash, but he's getting away with it, which, by the way, I'm not really that mad at. You'll see when we look at these clips, it's adults. For the most part, it's adults. Kids go in there and buy like a bottle at 25 quid, and yes, he is kind of just scamming children at that point. But adults are going there, buying 24 cans for like 5 grand and leaving. He's making 5 grand off of something he's probably paid 30 quid for. And if you're an adult who's willing to spend 5 grand on energy drinks, quite frankly, I don't mind if he's stealing your money. The price, the amount of customers, whatever, they're not the worst bit about this whole thing. It's the TikToks. Yeah, let me pull up my phone. Let's have a look at these together.
Two beautiful couple, are you doing? Are you right?
Yeah, good.
Where have you come from?
Mansfield.
What made you come all the way from Mansfield?
Prime.
To get these cans of Prime.
You're the first people to get these 3 cans of Prime from Mansfield. And how much have you spent?
300.
£300, yeah, bless you. What's the best shop?
£300, yeah, bless you. Even he knows. Yeah, so they're the TikToks that have been blowing up, and it's basically that same thing with different people going in and out. This is the problem. I can't stop watching now. Let's watch a couple more.
How are you doing, pal? Are you right?
I'm alright, how are you?
Good, thank you. Where have you come
I
from?
come all the way from Leeds.
What made you come to Wakey Wines?
To buy some Prime.
So you got the 12 pack times 2. So that's 24 cans, my brother. And that's £5,000. What's the best shop in Wakey?
£5,000. 5 grand on energy drinks. This is what I mean. It's basically just high end. It's basically just a high end brand at this point for these people. Alright, just one more.
That's a party, babe, I thought that you could tell. You're ringing off my phone, I know you're feeling kinda gel. Only yesterday you wasn't when I got you them Chanels. Oh, fuck, man. I'm doing it as well. She loving my neck, I give her a...
But that's enough of that. Don't know how that ended up in there. That is definitely not a man in his prime, that's for sure. So you get the gist. This guy is just blowing up because people can't stop watching these videos. And I think I'm part of the problem at this point. Now, full transparency, I have a hard time believing people are actually spending this much money on Prime. I get it's extortionate. We sit here, we talk about it. It gets talked out all over the internet. That's why it's doing so well. But I really struggle to believe people are going to this shop, spending £5,000, £1,000, however much money on a drink. Which is why, as much as I'm sitting here talking about it, which obviously he wants everyone to, that's why it's doing so well, I don't know if I believe it. But the problem is, there was this one, let me see if I can find it. There was this one video that he did where the receipt is in it. Yeah, this one here with the dad and his kids. I've paused it on his receipt. But to be fair, is it worth me holding it up? What am I doing? I can just put it in. You can see that he spent about £1.5 grand on this Prime. which leads me to believe it probably is real, which is mind-blowing. People have too much money. Give me some of this money. I wouldn't mind it. But he's not had it all his way. Now, Wakey Wines here, ooh, if you say that his shop isn't your favourite shop, he storms off like a toddler. Just have a look at this clip of Wakey with a couple of children. That sounded really strange. He's done nothing wrong. He's just with... Watch it.
Yes, boys, how you doing? Are you alright?
Yeah.
Where have you come from?
Doncaster.
What made you come from Donny?
For some pride.
What's the best shop in Wakey?
Tesco.
See that? Didn't like that, did he? Stormed off. Or this clip where, again, he's with children. Maybe he just doesn't like kids, which makes him one better than Snapshot Eye, to be fair. But yeah, he's with a bunch of kids, and they keep getting the line wrong, and he's not happy about that. Look, have a look.
Yeah.
Where have you come from?
Fitzwilliam.
What made you come to Wakey Wines?
Must get some cold candy. Bottle of brine.
Didn't like that one either, did he? But yeah, so this is TikTok's biggest thing at the moment, this dude, Wakey Wines. And where do I stand? What's my final thoughts? My final thoughts are what I've uttered earlier on in the video. If you're stupid enough to spend thousands of pounds on Prime, and you're 18 or over, you're an adult, you probably deserve to get scammed. And you probably own an NFT. So yeah, that's it. Bye.